Hello Sacred Souls. Today is just a brief introduction on sacred healing, and then there will be healing afterwards. For me, I specialize in sacred healing, and that's for me connecting to divine source, God, the creator, or whatever you would like to call it. For me, healing will always be interfaith, so you don't have to have a particular belief system to receive healing. You just have to willing to receive it. So for me, my preference is not psychic healing, or I leave that preference to other people. It will be purely healing sent for me from spirit. So I am not the healer in many respects. It's spirit. I see myself as a facilitator, or another word for that is channel for divine spirit healing. Spirit, when we are created, just a little brief for educational purpose, spirit, when they communicate with me, tell me that they live within our hearts. But we have to evoke that, and that's to sometimes feel that connection. And if we don't, we may feel, well, they're not there. It's just that we need to, it's like a friendship, we have to cultivate it. So invoke that energy in, so you can feel their divine presence. So when I connect to the energy, I connect to the energy of divine energy within me, and then it comes out through divine source outwards. So it's interfaith. So healing could be for any situation in life. It can be for physical, mental, situational, or finances, or whatever issues that you have in life. When we come to this life, we come for it with a purpose, and sometimes that purpose is only sadly revealed sometimes through suffering, and that's hard to take. That's not to say that we can't have joys within that or find peace, but there will be trials and tribulations in life. What divine spirit does for us, they allow us to receive healing from it, so we can get past it, so we can forgive. Forgiveness is letting go. It's not saying what's done is right. Forgiving energy, that's also healing. Forgiving energy and letting it go, so we can then move on from the past. Because if we hold all these grudges, that affects our well-being, it affects our magnetic aura, so it's not good for you long term. So this is why forgiveness is letting go. It's part of the healing process. So what I'm going to do, if you will it to be, is to see if we can invoke the spirit within your heart, and if you could feel it and you could know that it's there. Sometimes we feel lost because we are overwhelmed with our trials and tribulations, and we can't feel the presence of Creator God. So, and that's what healing does. It allows us to receive that, gives us that peace of mind. So sometimes what happens is it's in the quiet that we receive our healing sometimes, because sometimes we have that ferret mind, or that ruminating mind that goes round and round and round, and then that we cannot hear divine spirit. So sometimes meditating is a good way of connecting to your divine source, and then within that you may hear or feel, or sometimes see the energy of divine spirit. So what we're going to do now for the next couple of minutes is connect to, for me first, to connect to the divinity within us, within me I should say, and then connect to the divinity within ourselves, because it's a symbiotic relationship. We work together through spirit, through me, and through you. So because you have to be a willing participate on your soul journey. So and then once we get past the healing process, we can unravel the healing onion. So we may cry and weep after healing, and it didn't work, but it did. It moved stagnant water. So crying after healing or feeling emotional after healing is normal. So if that happens, I just want to say that it's normal, because we sometimes feel unsettled because what we've done, we have shaken our foundations a little bit, and what happens when we're now building new foundations, stronger foundations, so we can move forward together. So remember, we can never climb a mountain with one step. It always has to be several steps. So healing, although it can happen instantaneously, is normally a progressive modality. So and then you can also heal with yourself. Why can you do that? Because the spirit lives within you. So healing of self can take place, but sometimes we need to facilitate it outside of that, because our world is overwhelmed with our tribulations and emotions. So that's just a little bit about healing. But if you have any questions on it, because I'm a spiritual educator, don't hesitate to ask. So if you feel or sense spirit, place it in the comments, because it's good to say, I felt you. And what happens is that invites them to give you that feeling again, or that sense of knowing, and all these other kind of abilities to communicate. And it's also part of gratitude. So do that afterwards. So close your eyes now, or sit down where it's quiet, and we connect to Divine Spirit together. As we build up the energy of Divine Spirit, I ask Divine Spirit to encapsulate you with their divine love, the masculine and the divine feminine. I ask this energy of Divine Spirit to increase ninefold, so you sense, feel and know that it's present. I ask for healing in mind, body, heart, soul and spirit, and emotionally. Heal the broken hearts that feel unfixable but are fixable with your help, Divine Spirit. Heal bodies that feel broken, that don't feel like they can be fixed. They can be fixed with Divine Spirit, because with Divine Spirit the impossible becomes possible. As the energy of Divine Spirit encapsulates you, I ask that the energy of the Archangel helpers from God's celestial court surround you with their protection, as you remove any energy that doesn't serve you and bring it to Spirit, and then that's healed and brought back, and it's replaced with loving healing. I also ask for healing for any for any generational trauma that you may have, for you and your family. And I ask now the energy of Divine Spirit to descend upon you completely, to give you peace, to give you joy, to give you happiness, even through your trials and tribulations. So it is, so it shall be. Amen. So if you felt spirit in this video, please say in the comments. If you could like and share, it goes out to a wider audience, which I will appreciate, because they may receive it too. It may just go to someone who needs it. So next time there will be probably no introduction. We'll just go straight into healing. And remember, you are safe, you are loved, and you're always divinely protected, because the energy that we bring in is one of conditional love, and that always will serve your greatest good. If it's not serving your greatest good, it's not coming from Divine Spirit. So love and blessings from my heart to yours till we meet again. Bye bye.